Hey everyone, it's your old pal Hugh from Web Dimensions coming at you today with another live session from the Software Review Corner. And I'm really super happy to have a special guest with me today. It's the fantastic Kimberly DeVries. And she's an amazing product creator, and she's got a lot of stuff under her belt, so to speak, but she's got a super new product coming out now called LetClicks, and I've had a chance to work on it, click around a little bit. It's pretty cool, let me tell you. So without further ado, I'd like to bring on Kimberly now. So Kimberly, hello.
Hello, Hugh. Thanks so much for having me on your show. We're so excited to bring LetClicks out to the public marketplace. This has been something that, we had LetSocialFi before, we had LetReach before, we've had a couple of other products as well in the video markets and a little bit in SEO. But, Facebook is huge. It's huge. And it's a great place to get traffic. And, right now, what you do, if you have a photo on your, if you post a photo on Facebook and you click on that photo, it just brings you a larger photo. And what we want is we want to be able to direct people to places that we have control over. And that's why we created LetClicks. So that's exactly what it allows you to do. It allows you to, create photo links that you can also add words to that people click on it, and it goes straight from Facebook to wherever you've destined. That can be a shop, it can be a store, an online store, it can be a video, it can be a squeeze page, a web page, really any destination that you want. That's what's so exciting about LetClicks.
And if I could just step in for a moment and explain to my listeners that, on Facebook, when you go and you put an image, if you upload an image, like Kimberly says, you click on it, it expands so you can see it. If you want people to link to something, or like you want to put a picture and say, okay, now go to this website because this picture says it's a great website, well, you have to write the link underneath it. But now apparently it's just some new coding that they've put into Facebook, and Kimberly's got this down now so that you don't need to put that link in anymore. The picture itself is going to take you where you want them to go when they click on it. That's pretty amazing. Go ahead.
Another wonderful thing that people are loving, we've gotten a lot of really positive feedback. People are ready to grab this as soon as the doors are open, is that we have made it so that you can create a GIF. So it's like a moving picture.
Right.
So it looks like a video. Yeah, it's actually a GIF file, but it looks like a video, and so they're really eye-catching. And these photo links actually are a square image. They take up most of the mobile phone. So as you're scrolling through, this is we're talking about breaking the norm. And what is it called when you do something different and everyone else is doing the same thing, you see something different, that pattern interrupt, that's what we're talking about. Bigger pictures, linkable, all of that. So
now when you're talking about the GIF, once again, I come in every now and again and just sort of give my take on stuff so that my listeners follow where I'm going with it. And now, I don't know if you've seen these new kinds of animated GIFs or GIFs, whatever you call them, GIF files. They actually look like photographs, but they have some little animation that's going on. It's really, really cool. So that's what Kimberly's talking about here.
Yeah, the capability to add those in. It's great. So I would love to, if that's enough of an introduction, I would love to get right in here and show you LetClicks so that your audience can see how that's going. I'm going to turn the time over to Danny so that he can kind of walk us through there. We're going to share the screen and get that going right on. Looks like we're already sharing the screen, right?
Right. Danny is your developer.
Okay, we're good to go. Danny's actually my partner. He's part of the marketing team. Our developers are fantastic. They are also the developers of LetReach and LetSocialFi, which we've also launched into this marketplace. And so, but Danny will be able to give you a great walkthrough and show it to you just phenomenally well.
Okay. Danny.
He's actually my husband.
He's my husband. Yeah, so I'm trying to, this Danny DeVries, right?
Danny DeVries, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the name. So, like I say, we've come into contact in it last year, but I'm just getting to know you now, so it's really great to get to know both of you.
I'm going to pull him into the camera so you can say hi to your audience.
I'm just going to go and do the demo.
All right. all right, Danny.
Your audience wants to look at things pretty.
No.
No, let's go through this this
All
demo.
beautiful today.
Okay, we're starting this demo just at the login screen. It's a pretty easy login. You can use email and password, but just a single click on the Facebook button will do. And there's several ways that you can do this with doing a couple of these things here. I found the easiest way is to, if you want to start posting an image, is to start in my library.
Okay.
In my library at the moment you can already see some multiple images. Just don't mind those. What we do is we add a medium because we want to add a picture when we start with this. So we'll upload one here. Just pick one like this. This is an image that is already pre-done, and then you can see it here in your library. And I can pick any image from my library once I start to post an image. So you can see here a couple of images. Now, if you haven't done any text or anything to make it nice, what you can do is you can go here to Photo Link Editor. And I have the Pro version right now, but it's, I'm going to my library, and I'm just going to pick up some of these images. I can load more. I'm just looking for one that has no text on it yet, and there it is. So I've got the editor here open, and I want to add some text to it. I can do that by clicking here on meme, and I can say, hey, did you see my cast? And then on the bottom you can say, okay, click here, just to put a call to action in there, right? So I can press apply. I can do a lot of cool stuff here. I'm not going to demo everything. If you're used to using a photo editor, most of it you can do. For example, you can use colors. I don't know if you can see that well on the screen here. You can have a lot of effects here.
Definitely,
let's
the
say
toolbar looks pretty extensive, and I recognize a lot of the tools. So
you understand. So if you're used to a tool like this, then there it is. So
and so that we're clear for front end or upgrade, because we're using the Pro version, are they going to see all of these options?
So the things that I'm currently demoing, they will certainly be in the front end. There are a couple of things that are going to be in the Pro version. I don't want to confuse too many people, but just give me I'll give you an example of what will be in the Pro version. You got these sticker type of things that you can add to the picture. For example, if we want to give Kimberly a bow tie, then there you have it. If you want to pop up a balloon, you can do that and put some text in it. That's some Pro features. You don't really need it. It's nice to have at the moment when you're looking at the editor here.
Just some extras.
Some extras.
So
let's get into the beef
looks
of
like a
everything.
fun
So I'm going to save this.
It's like something you can have a lot of fun with, for sure.
You can have a lot of fun with. You can spend a lot of time. That is, if you have a lot of time. So as you can see now, I'm outside of the editor right now. I can save this to my library. Let me just quickly. You will see a green bar here that is saved. And actually, if I go over to my library and look at all my images, you'll see it as the latest image that I've created.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's get into the meat of LetClicks.
Okay.
So I'm going to my links at the moment. These are all the links that we've been posting. Most of the links are promotional links. So basically, we make money with LetClicks. So we're getting hundreds of clicks on all these posts because we post them in groups, we post them in pages, and I'll show you how we can do that with a post. I'm going into new links, and Kimberly, if you can just assist me here with the headline. Shall we pull up a picture so that we can...
Yeah, grab your picture and then we'll put it on.
So we'll browse the library. Let's take this picture that we just made. There you go. And let's put a headline there.
Check out what's new. Okay.
Okay, and then most importantly is here the destination URL. So where do we want to lead people once they click the image?
So we'll go to iMarket News on this one.
Yep.
So here you just put wherever you want them to go when they click on the image. So for this one, we're just going to do our blog, which is iMarket News. And then we'll do a brand name.
Okay, and then we are going to do a custom link.
And we'll do cast.
Now on the custom link, the first thing that you put in is kind of your brand name. This can be Kimberly, it can be for us iMarket News, it can be LetClicks, and then for the slug is something that's unique. So every time you use that brand name and a slug, that slug needs to be unique. You can't use that like twice for the same brand. And then you can add a pixel, a Facebook pixel, Google pixel. If you want to retarget everyone that clicks on your image, then we highly recommend you always build that in. Even if you do not know anything about Facebook ads at the moment, just grab that pixel, put it in here. It'll be handy once you start.
You'll be so glad that
building a retargeting list without even thinking about it when you do that.
So I'm creating the link right now, and the link is now created. I can pick the link up here, or I can post it on Facebook straight away, or I can, in the Pro feature, you can schedule it, but let me post it.
Does this post in groups too?
Yes.
Well, I'll actually show you, because you can see that here. I can post on my timeline. I can post in groups. I can post in events.
It's just the regular Facebook sharer, so you can share it anywhere.
Right. Anywhere.
That's cool. Okay.
Now in the Pro feature,
all
you can
that code is built into the image already, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, it's built in.
So I'm just going to post it only to me, just for demo purposes, because then we'll get over to my Facebook account. It's been posted right now. Just close this here. Let me just open up Facebook for me. Before I do that, you can see that the link now has been created. Before I go over to Facebook, it is very important that you understand that even if you've posted a picture already, you can always go into edit mode and change the redirect URL. So you might have posted it like a week ago, a month ago, it's still active, it's still live in groups, and you say, okay, my promotion is over, or something that is really time bound, you can change that URL right here, whenever you want.
That's really important. That's really good. I mean,
Super
you
powerful.
can do that on a Facebook post, but you know, you got to go in there and edit the post and everything. So this handles it all in the back end. That's fantastic.
Right.
Okay, let's just go to Facebook. You'll see that the post will be on there. There it is. One, I didn't do a description. I didn't spend a lot of time on it. This was like what 60 seconds with the explanation there. Most of the time you spend a lot of time with descriptions. You don't want to do that with I mean, you don't have to do that when you post a picture, you know.
Right, because everything is in the picture that they need.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like you don't have to say, you know, check the description to find the link to go to such and such.
Right.
You know, yeah, that's cool. Very good.
So easy to just click. Just click is all we want is a click.
Okay, so the only thing I have to do here is now click on the image, and you'll see it's redirecting to iMarket News, where I just, you know, wanted to have people go to.
Nice.
And that's basically the quick and dirty explanation of what LetClicks does. The other thing I want to show you, because we just used a rectangular image. Now, if you see other posts here, for example, this sponsored post, they have rectangular images. And we just talked about pattern interrupt. We want to have large images here, especially when we're on mobile. I think over 90% of people on Facebook use
using it daily.
Facebook on mobile. So let's just go and look at my links, and I've got here a square image, a perfect square image, and there is where I'm going to capture most of the space on Facebook. So I want to make those images squared. And if I post this one right now, you will see the difference. Just posting it. Just going back to my Facebook account. Just reloading that. And there you see how big that image is. You just can't miss that image. If you're on a mobile, you see it really, it's going to cover like 75% of your screen. It's going to be covered with that image. When you do it in this way, you put a play button in, it's really appealing. And
it's like they can't stop from clicking that play button.
Right. And this actually goes to
our
pre-launch page. So
I have a question for you. So can you go back to the links and show the button that shows how you'll see it on the iOS, how you'll see it on...
Yes. Okay. That's a very good comment. So once you've done a post, let me just be able to, because you also can clone a post. So I've already posted this one, but for this purpose of demo, I want to show you how it looks on the various devices, because once you've created a new link, you want to see how it looks on like desktop, iOS, and Android. And that's what we've built in the new link. You can see here the image, how it shows up on desktop.
Oh, that's nice.
If I click here on iOS, it's kind of the same thing. The difference is that you see the URL here underneath. You see on the desktop in the image, and on iOS you'll see it underneath the image. And on Android, Android won't be able to show that square image. You'll see the rectangular image.
And that's just due to Android, the way that Android has capabilities.
Right.
So, but at least here you can see what it's going to look like on whatever device it appears on, and so that you can place everything properly.
Very cool. That's a really good feature to have that preview on different devices.
Yeah, you're not going to get any cutoff. There's nothing that's going to be cut off your picture. You're going to see the entire picture, and then there's that ability to kind of fill in any extra space to make that picture completely square.
And